Benjamin Netanyahu is in Washington for a series of meetings, but unlike his previous visits, this year there are no public appearances or press conference scheduled today. According to the White House, Netanyahu's arrival this evening will be closed to the press. He will then have a private dinner with President Donald Trump and their wives. Ahead of the dinner, Netanyahu is set to meet with Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff at the Blair House. Where he's staying, he's expected to meet Vice President J.D. Vance and members of Congress on Capitol Hill. Later, Netanyahu will visit the Pentagon for talks with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth before hosting a gala for Jewish and evangelical leaders. Netanyahu is scheduled to return to Israel on Thursday. Many of his meetings remain unannounced, with the schedule described as fluid. Now we go back to our guest with Raymond Vickery. He's a former U.S. Assistant and Secretary of Commerce. Thank you, Raymond, for staying with us. Now, looking at this, what role does economic diplomacy play behind closed doors in visits like this, particularly concerning U.S.-Israel?
Well, I hope very much that the fact that a lot of this is taking place behind closed doors means a shift, which I have advocated, to an approach which includes economic as well as military factors. However, having said that, and having seen the track record of President Trump, it seems very unlikely that there is going to be the kind of behind-the-scenes work which will not be brought forth to the public. You have indicated that the spokesperson has said that the agenda and itinerary is fluid, and if past is an indication, at some point President Trump is going to try to turn this into a personal triumph for himself and his administration. So I think it's very welcome that a lot of this is happening behind the scenes, that it's happening both with economic agencies as well as the military, but I am skeptical that there won't be the usual President Trump approach in the longer run to say, yes, I have made a great triumph out of this visit.
Thank you very much, Raymond Vickery, for joining us today and sharing that insight all the way from U.S. Now we move on to our